Stadium. Tonight's Tournament 2 12 and under championship game features the visitors, the second-seeded Shaka Baseball, coached by Alakewa Alayan from Hawaii, versus the home team, the top-seeded Scorpion Baseball from Orlando, Florida, coached by Carmelo Delgado. Now, to provide insight as to how these two fantastically talented teams have earned their berths in tonight's championship game, here's Ralph.
Well, thank you, Tim, and welcome all viewers. So the number 2 Shaka Baseball team, they whitewashed the number 31 Ostinger Baseball by a score of 26-0. They thumped the number 15 Mid-Atlantic Oriole Dominique by a score of 17-2. They crushed the number 10 Lopes Baseball Club 17-5, and they overwhelmed the number 14 Lone Star Baseball Club North by a score of 16-4. On the other side, the number 1 Scorpions Baseball, they edged the number 32 seed West Ashley Baseball Club by a score of 8-7. They throttled the number 48 Lake Norman Scrapers by a score of 19-5. They walloped the number 24 Lake Travis Outlaws 14-1, and then they hammered the number 5 Canes White Tampa team by a score of 14-2.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Now for the starting lineup for the visiting Shaka Baseball. Leading off, the second baseman, James Baniaga. Batting second to shortstop, Preston Harada Phelps. Pitching, batting third, Brexton Hong. In left field, cleaning up, Lewi Nakia Tresler. At first base, Kalamuko Young. At third base, batting sixth, Makoa Alayan. In right field, batting seventh, Teo Achuara. Catching, batting eighth, Storm Apolando. Batting ninth, number 3, Grayson Liu is in center field. The extra hitters are Caleb Inanad and Shane Shetler. Defensively, for the number 1 Scorpions Baseball, from first to third, Braden Butcher, Anthony Rios, Antonio Sucre, and Noah Ritchie. In the outfield, from left to right, Braylon Bagnoli, A.J. Karstens, and Brady DiBiase. The battery consists of Julian Rios behind the plate, catching the slants of the right-hander Noah Dilger.
Tim, I'd like to recognize the umpires real quick, and in between these pitches, I'll do that. So calling balls and strikes for us as we get ready for the first pitch is Mark Smooth Hardesty from Frisco, Texas.
And here is the first pitch. And that is over but low, ball 1.
At first base, we have Don T-Ball Bales from Lynette, Alabama.
There's a fastball over the plate and in the zone, 1-1.
Our second base umpire is Kevin Gray from Pompano Beach, Florida.
There's a flare off the right side, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And completing our umpire group is Miss Diane Foley from Lakeland, Florida.
Thank you, Ralph. Beautiful night here at the incredible Little Major Stadium. And the pitch fouled off. The count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. First batter of the game, the second baseman, James Baniaga.
Tim, 70 degrees tonight, light breeze. Right to left.
Humidity seems to have dropped.
It has, yep.
There's a fastball on the inside corner and the count runs full. Defensive alignment totally straight away. And a curveball is wrapped into left field, and Baniaga gets Shaka Baseball off to the start that they would have desired with a single.
They certainly don't get cheated on their bats. They're going to make the most of their. I watched them play several games as well as the Scorpions, and they both swing the bats well.
Here is their shortstop, Preston Harada Phelps. Noah Dilger will attempt to hold Baniaga. Baniaga runs, and there's no throw. So there's a sharp single and a steal on the first pitch.
Aggressive base running, I love it.
And that pitch was a ball, up and in.
And that ball's gone,
Baniaga on his way to third, didn't need to, as Harada Phelps blasts the ball over the cameraman Ansh Kakar's head onto the grass in deep, deep center field.
Yeah,
wow.
That ball was launched right there.
Well, the country's about to celebrate its semi-quincentennial with a lot of fireworks.
Yes, amen.
And here we go with some right now. That ball heard all the way into the 50th state of Hawaii. The batter is now Brexton Hong. He's the pitcher for Shaka Baseball, and he is quickly in a 2-0 advantage before he even bats or pitches. There's a high drive down the right field line. Hooking foul.
That had home run distance too, Tim, just opposite field.
Yes, it did. In this case, it goes down as a long strike, and the count is even at 1. Dilger still from the stretch position. Hong out in front of it. Grounds one. Past his coach on the third baseline. And the count is 1-2. Dilger with a high, hard one. And Hong goes down swinging. Now the cleanup batter, Lewi Nikea Tressler, the left fielder, wearing number 9. Also batting from the right side. Curveball, and Nikea Tressler is out in front, swings and misses. Foul ball right off the broadcast booth.
Scared our producer there. Riley kind of jumped a little, but
the netting saves the windows and the people behind the windows. And the count is 2 strikes. Pitch is outside 1-2. Note the rainbow-colored bats the Hawaiians are using. There's a fly to deep right.
That one's out, Tim.
Yes, it is. Into about row 6. Opposite field. 4 batters have batted. And Shaka Baseball has stricken for 3, including 2 circuit clouts.
Tim, earlier today I was watching one of their games, and the first 4 batters hit home runs. They had a walk, and then the 6th batter, hit a 2-run homer, went to a 6-0 lead just like that.
5 home runs from the first 6 batters without an out?
Correct, yes.
Whoa. Yeah. Here is the first baseman, Kalamaka Young. Wow, that's raw power. Dilger with a fastball. Young looks at it for a strike. That's souvenir number 1. Go get it, kids, out on the lawn. Quickly, 2 strikes on Kalamaku Young. Fastball freezes Young. And we have a called strike 3. Scorpions baseball celebrating by throwing the ball around the infield. Now here is the third baseman, number 4, Makoa Alayan. He swings his bat from the left side. 2 out here in the top of the first. That ball all the way back to the backstop. One ball, 2 strikes. Dilger pitching to Alion. There's a swinging strike. Swinging strike 2, and the count is even. Now we have 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here in the top of the first. Dilger's pitch. And the count is full. Just low, just outside. Home plate umpire Mark Hardesty calling balls and strikes. And there's strikeout number 3 in the inning. But in between the strikeouts, 3 runs on 3 hits. And Shaka Baseball has jumped out to a lead. How to bring a new team to Cooperstown Dreams Park. Playing in the prestigious American Youth Baseball Hall of Fame Invitational Tournament is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for your baseball community. To become a part of the Dreams Park legacy, visit our website. Print off a new 2027 or 2028 registration and follow the instructions on the form. Mail it to 330 South Main Street, Salisbury, North Carolina, 28144. Call 607-547-4061 or email info@cooperstowndreamspark.com for more information. And now for the starting lineup for the first-seeded Scorpion Baseball from Florida. In left field, it's Braylon Bagnoli. He's followed by Julian Rios, the catcher. Batting third, Antonio Sucre. At third, it's Noah Ritchie. Pitching, batting fifth, Noah Dilger. Batting sixth, Braden Butcher. Batting seventh, it's Brady DiBiase. In center field, batting eighth, A.J. Karstens. Number 1, batting ninth, Anthony Rios, plays second. And the extra hitters are Ryder Drodowski, Jonah Zarzinga, and Jackson Spence. Defending for Shaka Baseball. At first, Kalamaku Young. At second, it's James Barriaga. The shortstop is Preston Harada Phelps. Makoa Alayan is at third. In left, it's Lewi Nakia Tressler. In center, Grayson Liu. Teo Achuara is in right. The catcher is Storm Apollondo. And the pitcher is Brexton Hong. Now, let's see how the top seed Scorpions Baseball from Orlando, Florida can answer after Shaka Baseball put a 3-spot up in their half of this inning. Hong's first pitch is up high, and Bagnoli takes it for a ball. Fastball on the inside corner. Bagnoli batting from the right side, from the left side, and the count is 1-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, a sharp breaking curve. in there for a strike. How do you get a break on that ball for being only 12 years old? That heavy. And a fastball, swing and a miss.
Yeah, set him up nice there.
Hong, yes, with the setup. The slow curve, and then the heater. Here is the catcher, Julian Rios, wearing number 7. Time is called at the plate emphatically by home plate umpire Hardesty. There's the curve with the sharp break, but riding high, and the count is a ball. Foul ball over the top of us. 1 ball, 1 strike. At this point, Ralph, the flags look virtually limp.
Yep, they are. Just 70 degrees, balmy, beautiful night for baseball.
Yeah, the conditions are perfect at this point. 1-1 pitch. There's a deep drive to center. And
oh, just over.
Just over the leaping attempt of the center fielder, Grayson Liu. Looked like he had a play for a second, but it drifted and drifted right into the batter's eye. And we have Julian Ross going yard as his team now answers with a home run of their own. June fireworks, here we are.
Yes.
3 long balls already. And here's the shortstop, Antonio Sucre. That ball is driven to deep right center.
Oh, back
and
to
high, and also gone. This time over the leaping attempt of the right fielder, Teo Achuara. Both balls driven high, and both balls about 205 feet with our dimensions of 200. So whether it goes 350 or 201.
That's it. It still goes down as a home run in the books.
Down, absolutely.
Well,
4 home runs on 5 hits.
Our fans threw the ball back in because our ball players get to keep them when they hit home runs.
That's
here.
A great show of sacrificing the ball
right.
for the mantelpiece of the home run hitter.
Right, absolutely.
Here comes Noah Ritchie. Rexton Hong throwing a ball 1 to Ritchie. So far we have all the makings of home run derby going on. 5 hits and 4 of them have left the yard. 2-0 pitch coming to Ritchie. There's a strike right over the heart of the plate. The 2-1 pitch. There's the curve. Inside corner. Count evens at 2. Hong looks in. Takes more time than Ritchie would have desired. Ritchie calls and gets time. And now everybody's ready, and here's the pitch. That fastball rides up high, and the count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. All sorts of action so far. There's a curve. Ritchie totally turned around, thought it was going to hit him. but instead it is strikeout number 2 for Brexton Hong.
I would keep a steady diet of curveballs instead of that fastball because they can sure catch up with it.
Here comes the pitcher, Noah Dilger. Pitcher against pitcher. Hong's pitch is outside for a ball. Hong quickly is ready. And the pitch. That's flared off to the third base side. Perhaps bounding towards Snack Shack 1. There's a curveball wrapped to first. And the first baseman, Kalamaku Young, takes it unassisted. But not before Scorpions Baseball answers the 3 with 2 runs on 2 hits. And the score at the end of a full inning is Shaka Baseball 3, Scorpions Baseball 2. Cooperstown Dreams Park Experience. Cooperstown Dreams Park does much more than host baseball tournaments. The mission of Cooperstown Dreams Park is to provide a life-enriching experience for young boys and girls who love the game of baseball. Celebrating over 30 years as America's premier baseball summer camp, games are played without time limits on real grass fields. Dreams Park offers an all-inclusive baseball summer camp experience and world-class facility for teams, families, and friends. Experience the difference at Cooperstown Dreams Park. Wow, what a start we have seen.
Let's see what this top of the second inning brings here now.
2 teams separated by 4,741 miles. Finished here, seeded 1 and 2. And they're consecutive on the alphabetical list as well. Scorpio and Shaka. Unbelievable. Both teams 9-0. There are no losers here. Everybody wins.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to both teams for being here in the championship game.
Yes.
The batter is the right fielder, Teo Achuara.
That's an amazing accomplishment, Tim, with 104 teams, and these are the last 2 Giants standing.
Yes, it is amazing. Absolutely.
I mean, to run the gauntlet and go 9-0 and then to come here to the ship, so.
2 balls, no strikes. Taya Achuara hit right off the handle, right back to Dilger, who flips to first baseman Butcher. That was almost an excuse me swing, but it is in your scorecards 1-3. Stepping up to the plate, it's none other than Storm Apilando, wearing number 10, catching, swinging and missing a fastball off the outside corner. Noah Dilger is ready. Curve hit right back here against the wood, right underneath the windows, and it's quickly 2 strikes on the Shaka Baseball backstop. There's a bounding ball to short, and a beautiful play by Sucre to Butcher. And Dilger has now retired 4 in a row. Now batting ninth, it's the center fielder, Grayson Liu. Swing and a miss. A little off-speed offering from Dilger. It worked on the first pitch, so we went right back to the same pitch with the same results. 2 strikes, 2 outs, nobody on. That pitch in the dirt, handled nicely by Julian Rios. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Liu. Foul ball right back here. Karam's all the way back to the pitching position. Retrieved by Dilger. Thrown into Rios. Absolutely stunningly beautiful night. Memories being created right here. Fastball inside, 2-2. Championship game, Tournament 2, season of 2026. And the pitch. High, hard one. And now Dilger has retired 5 in a row, and that was strikeout number 4 for him. And the score at the end of 1.5 remains Shaka Baseball 3 and Scorpions Baseball 2.
As a family baseball park featuring fun and excitement, friends and family spend their vacation watching teams from around this country play baseball in beautiful Cooperstown, New York. To help organize your stay at Cooperstown Dreams Park, visit our website for our tournament itinerary, our baseball pin trading schedule, the family guide, and information about Dreams Park and the surrounding areas. Also, as a friendly reminder, folks, we encourage all our viewers to follow us on our social media wall, click on Dreams Park Baseball, hit the post and share button, and tell us all of your memories. We can't wait to hear from you, whether it be via TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or X, formerly known as Twitter.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Coming up for Scorpions Baseball out of Orlando, it'll be Braden Butcher, followed by Brady DiBiase and AJ Karstens. Butcher, a right-handed swinger, playing first base, and wearing number 9. Braxton Hong returns for inning number 2 and throws a curve in the dirt, and we start the bottom of the 2nd inning. Fastball painting the black on the outside corner, knee high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hong working quickly. Perhaps too quickly for Butcher, who calls time. And here's the pitch. Here's a curve. Hit down the right field line. Foul ball, but caught.
Good hustle.
Nice running catch by the right fielder, Teo Achuara.
Great hustle there.
Yes, it was. Had a beat on it the whole way, but to go into foul territory and grab it proves he covered some real estate. Here comes the right fielder, Brady DiBiase. Open stance, wearing number 3. Bat horizontal on the shoulder. Now it's cocked, ready to go. And the curve is in the dirt. One ball, 1 out. That fastball rides up high and outside, 2-0. Fastball on the inside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Off speed. Off the plate. 3-1. And the pitch. Outside and high. DiBiase drawing a free pass. Here comes A.J. Karstens, the center fielder. He wears number 4. DiBiase runs, but the ball is fouled straight back. Karstens swinging from the left side. Choking up on the bat. DiBiase with a medium lead.
Ooh.
And Karstens hit in the small of the back. Appears to be fine. DiBiase trots to second. And Karstens supplants him as the runner on first. And Ikaliva Alian, the head coach of Shaka Baseball, out to the mound. Surrounded by his battery and the entire infield.
Trying to calm the nerves here.
Yep, asking his pitcher to throw the ball in the strike zone and let your defense play ball.
Yep.
For we have 2 base runners on without hitting the ball. Here comes the second baseman, number 1, Anthony Rios. Two teammates on base. There's a fastball taken for a strike. DiBiase off second, Karstens off first. 1 out here in the home second. There's a curveball, which Hong has hit that inside corner with a couple of times already today. That one couldn't quite make the full ride. Ball 1. Fastball right in there, taken for a strike, 1 and 2. Good pitch, some zip on it.
Yeah, he needs a ground ball here or a strikeout to kind of get out of this early jam.
Hong's pitch to Rios.
There we go.
Overpowering. There's the strikeout, freezing the runners on first and second. Now the batter batting 10th and wearing number 10, Ryder Drodowski. Shaka Baseball holding on to a precarious 1-run lead here in the bottom of the second. Hong from the stretch, steps off. And the first pitch to Drodowski is still upcoming as Hong steps off again, trying to keep those base runners as close to the bag as he can. Here's the pitch. That's driven to deep left. And that is caught with a leaping catch.
Wow.
That was Luai Nikea Tressler up near the wall, stabbing a liner from Drodowski to end the second. Nice play.
Game changer right
Yeah,
there.
defensive gem. We have No runs on no hits and 2 runners left on. And the score at the end of 2 complete remains Shaka Baseball 3, Scorpions Baseball 2.
So the youth baseball pin trading phenomenon started right here at Cooperstown Dreams Park in 1996. Baseball pin trading is an integral part of the Dreams Park experience and its Cooperstown community. Pins from Cooperstown Dreams Park for umpires, fans can be found displayed in many local businesses. Teams and family members bring unique customized pins to represent their teams and communities. From the day your team arrives and throughout the week, there will be numerous opportunities to interact and trade pins with players, coaches, umpires, and family members from across this country. Each tournament season, over 1 million pins are traded right here at Cooperstown Dreams Park, making it the largest youth baseball pin trading venue in the country. We challenge you to collect a unique pin from every participating team. Also, Cooperstown Dreams Park's Pin Shops has a full line of specialty pins for trading and purchase throughout your tournament stay.
Thank you, Ralph. Talking about the pin trading phenomenon.
And it starts from the day they drive in the venue here.
Here is the batter Caleb Inanad taking a fastball from Noah Dilger on the outside corner, strike 1. Followed up by another blazer. Swung on, missed. Caleb Inanad quickly in an 0-2 hole. Dilger's pitch. Right back, a fastball, handcuffing Inanad on the inside corner. Strikeout number 5 for the right-handed Dilger, who after a rough start has now retired 6 consecutive Shaka Baseball batters. Here's the extra hitter wearing number 5, Shane Shetler, fouling a ball up on top of the roof. Dilger gaining the confidence and gaining a little zip on the fastball. He's ahead 2 strikes. Sticking with the fastball but going outside, 1-2. And there's another swinging strikeout. The 3rd in a row and the 6th of the young ball game. Here comes James Baniaga. Singled sharply to left and quickly stole a base and came riding home on a 2-run homer by Preston Harada Phelps. 2 innings ago. He's got the fastball going.
He does.
Swing and a miss.
He's got him off balance
by Baniaga.
This half inning here.
There's a pop-up straight up, seemingly. And it is the pitcher, Dilger. That ball is 1 unassisted. Now the score remains after 2.5 innings. Shaka Baseball 3 and Scorpions Baseball from Florida 2.
So for all you shoppers out there, Cooperstown Dreams Park Shopping Cart, the official online shop. Visit the online shop to browse Dreams Park's selection of clothing, souvenirs, and much, much more for all ages. Make sure to check out CDP's engraving shop for one-of-a-kind and custom engraved bats and baseballs. They make great gifts for the coaches and especially the team moms. Visit the online store at www.cdpstore.com CooperstownDreamsPark.com, and then by clicking on the shop button.
Yes, the shopping is heavy here, and I imagine with Father's Day coming up, a week from Sunday, it'll be pretty hot and heavy towards Dad between now and that day. But gifts are available for all ages. We ship all over the country. And who wouldn't want to take a bundle of souvenirs home after a trip like this?
Absolutely. You can have home run balls engraved with the date and time and how many you hit. I saw a couple at the family pavilion, and their young player hit 6 home runs and had 6 cubes.
Sure. Here is the extra hitter, Jonah Jarzinga, taking a good cut off a fastball and sending it off the screen on the third base foul line. Hong with a strike on the fastball, 0-2. Jarzinga with a wide open stance, almost facing the pitcher. Yellow bat, takes a ball. Jonah wearing number 6. Trying to get things started here in the home third for the top-seeded Scorpions baseball. Ball inside. Jarzinga started to swing but held off, and the count is 2-2. Hong's 2-2 pitch. Just off the plate, and the count is full.
Amazing discipline by these hitters that they're not chasing these pitches. Oh, the 3-2 count here.
Slice down the third baseline.
Wow, just
foul.
Just foul.
A foot, maybe 18 inches.
Yeah, I think it was closer than that.
Diane Foley from Lakeland, Florida, making the call as quickly as one could make one. Nice bit of hitting for Jarzinga.
Well, that would have been a double for sure.
3-2 pitch. Curveball. Strike 3, swinging. Beautiful pitch. And Jarzinga is KO'd. That's the 4th strikeout for Brexton Hong. Now it's the extra hitter, number 8, Jackson Spence. Curveball, up high, taken for a ball. Championship game, Tournament 2, underway. And it's all we could have dreamt for, a 1-run game in the third. The 2 seed with the slimmest of leads off the 1 seed, over the 1 seed.
Especially the way the first inning went with those home runs.
No hits since the first inning.
Right.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Bottom of the third. Curveball outside and in the dirt. 2-1 to Jackson Spence. Fastball dots the outside corner. 2-2. Inside and high, but swung on by Spence. Strikeout number 5 for the right-hander Brexton Hong.
Back to the top of the order here.
Yes, we are with Braylon Bagnoli. Bagnoli struck out in the first. Had a nice rip at that, but fouled it over towards Snack Shack 1. Hong is ready. Here's the pitch. Bagnoli way out in front, swings and misses, and quickly 2 strikes. That pitch bounds in the dirt. Ricochets up here against the netting, which protects the windows. Right here in front of the press box. Fastball low and inside. Nicely handled by catcher Storm Apollondo. And the count evens at 2.
Oh no.
Oh, that just slipped out of the hands of Braxton Hong, and the count is
full again.
Full again.
3-2, an action pitch here. Something's going to happen one way or the other.
Something will give. 3-2, and the score is 3-2. And the pitch fouled straight back, and the count will hold. Bagnoli, the left fielder for Scorpions Baseball, trying to stay alive. Hong trying to vanquish him. And the ball is a 49-footer. And Bagnoli trots down to first base. Here comes Julian Rios.
He went yard last time up.
Hit one high and deep, straightaway center for a 2-run homer. Fastball, strike on the outside corner. Bagnoli with the lead. Not going. Pitch in the dirt. Corralled beautifully by Apollondo. There will be no advance. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike. Just outside. Hong looking in. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Bagnoli will easily advance. And the count is gone to 3-1. Two outs here in the bottom of the 3rd. Scorpions Baseball with the potential tying run at second. 2 are out. Julian Rios at the dish. Braxton Hong trying to protect that lead. Here's the pitch. Up high. And Scorpions Baseball has a pair of runners on. Consecutive walks. And out comes Coach Alayon. Talking things over. Calmly. At least outwardly calm.
Young man's throwing a lot of pitches, but he's going to stay with them, looks like.
Yes, indeed. That's what that visit was all about. Calming the pitcher, Braxton Hong. Just throw strikes, young man. Let them hit the ball. You have a force at any base, 2 outs. Here comes Antonio Sucre. He homered in the first. His homer is the difference in the game right now. That made it 3-2. Runners go. Throw to third.
Yeah. Good call. Good
The
call.
throw was there. It was an artful slide.
Right.
And that was not a double steal either. That was Bagnoli on his own.
Yeah.
Very good call. And there was no
forward.
argument from anyone.
Right. Making a good call on top of things there.
That pitch was a ball. Runners are now on the corners for Scorpions baseball. Antonio Sucre lifted a high drive to right field that just eluded the attempt of Teo Achuara in inning number 1. Pitch is in there for a strike. The count is even at 1. Bagnoli at third. Rios at first. Hong's pitch to Sucre. Right downtown, taken for a strike. Sucre perhaps looking for a breaking pitch on that offering.
He's set him up nice.
1 ball,
here.
2 strikes.
Oh, good scoop. Oh, they. Oh.
Wow, a delayed double steal. After a perfect scoop at the plate by the catcher, Apolando.
Yeah.
It was Scorpions baseball manufacturing a run. Rios hesitated, got caught in a pickle. Throw went to first. Bagnoli racing to the plate and beat the wrap. And we have a tie game. Small ball. First 5 runs on long balls. This was small ball. Curveball outside. Wow, we've had the excitement of the long ball and excitement of creative base running. Bagnoli with some artful sliding. 3-2 pitch. Rios at second. Check swing. Home plate umpire Hardesty looking for help from Don Bayless and getting it. That's a strikeout. And we have 1 run without the courtesy of a hit. And the score at the end of 3 complete is now tied at 3.
So to all our viewers out there that are umpires and would like to come and experience the umpire program here at Cooperstown Dreams Park, you will experience and be exposed to over 1,500 baseball communities and over 16,000 youth participants from across the country. An umpire's involvement with the game's most prized ambassadors, the players, coaches, and the team family members, preserve the game's most valuable lessons of hustle, sportsmanship, competition, and fairness. Email info@cooperstowndreamspark.com for questions or call 607-547-4061. As our guests, the umpires will stay expense-free. It includes housing, meals, laundry, and much, much more. Make plans to come join us this season or next.
Thank you very much, Ralph. I know that subject is near and dear to your heart.
Oh, yes.
How long have you been an umpire, Ralph?
Oh my gosh, this is my 53rd season.
Wow.
Yeah.
How many of them here?
11. This is my 11th year here.
Wow, congratulations.
Well, thank you. Well, some of my best friends are right here several on this field right here, and you meet them over, and we come for baseball, but it's the fellowship, and it's something that every umpire needs to experience for sure.
We go to the 4th. The batter is Preston Harada Phelps. He of the 2-run homer, which had the big crowd buzzing Shaka Baseball started off with a single, a home run. It's 2-0 before people sat down. First pitch was fouled off to the left. Both starters still in the game. Noah Dilger on the hill for Scorpions Baseball. Fouled straight back. 1-2. It's the shortstop, Preston Harada Phelps. Looking for a ball to drive. A little squibber right to the on-deck circle. One ball, 2 strikes. Dilger's pitch. High, hard one. Too high. 2-2. The right-handed swinging number 7, Preston Harada Phelps, waits the offering from Noah Dilger. And there's a curveball belted on one hop to the left fielder for a hard hit single to start the 4th inning. Preston Harada Phelps now 2 for 2. That'll bring up the pitcher, Brexton Hong. Struck out in the first. Throw to first. Gets away, thrown over the first baseman's head. And Harada Phelps gets up and easily maneuvers himself into second standing, as first baseman Butcher had to go into shallow right field for that carom. And now it is Shaka Baseball looking for some insurance. Looking to retake the lead after the game is now tied at 3. Pickoff attempt at second. Harada Phelps back in easily.
Ooh, almost had him sleeping.
Yes, that was a bright move.
It was. He turned and threw as the other young man was walking off second base and almost got him.
The throw was not on line, or else it might have been.
Correct.
There's a pop-up to shallow left field. And it's the left fielder, Bagnoli, racing in to make the putout. Harada Phelps, with no place to go, stays right put on second base. Here is Lewi Nakia Tressler, who homered for run number 3 in the first. That ball gets away. Harada Phelps into third.
He's quick.
He is quick. He showed the pop, and he's showing the speed. Now the go-ahead run 70 feet away. Nakia Tressler awaits the pitch from Noah Dilger.
Ooh.
Up and in and way out in front.
He turned on
Drilled, but all the way down towards Snack Shack 2. Probably still rolling. Dilger with some heat. A ball and 2 strikes. Swinging strike.
Tressler was late on that one.
Lewi Nakia Tressler. There's a bounding ball to the shortstop. A run will score. Oh, and a nice play. 6-3 putout. That was the shortstop, Sucre, taking advantage on the backhander, and a nice stretch by Butcher. And we have a run in. And we have Shaka Baseball back out in front with a 4-3 lead. Now 2 outs and nobody on. And it's the first baseman, Kalamaku Young. Took a called third strike in the first.
The throwing error loomed well for the Shaka Baseball there because they were advanced on the
pickoff
ball.
attempt, that's right.
Yeah.
Throwing error on the pitcher. Each team now playing some small ball. You got to be able to score in different ways to prevail, right, Ralph?
Yeah, absolutely.
The ball hit well, but late. Count holds at 2 strikes. On the tall, right-handed swinging first baseman for Shaka Baseball, Kalamaku Young. 2 outs, nobody on. A run has scored. And there's a pitch.
Yeah.
And Kalamaku Young caught looking for the second time. 1 run on 1 hit, and the score at the end of 3 1/2. The second-seeded Shaka Baseball 4, top-seeded Scorpions Baseball 3. Look at the field maintenance crew go, raking on the mound. None other than Jaden Aviles. Raking here at the plate, Asanali, your batter. Changing the bases, the brother combination of Javier Becerra and Jose Alba Moran. Raking and racing on the infield. It's Donnie Fuller and Ivan Caballero. And painting and striping the baselines, Tucker Garrett and Dalton Beatty. What a job they do. Listen to YMCA playing in the background. And now let's talk briefly about employment here at Cooperstown Dreams Park. Are you looking for a great summer job? There are opportunities at Dreams Park with over 600 full and part-time jobs. Have fun and meet people from all over the world while earning money. Dreams Park provides a pleasing atmosphere, a variety of departments, flexible scheduling, competitive pay, and overtime opportunities. Internships are also available through our Ambassador and Steward of the Game programs. Visit our website, www.cooperstowndreamspark.com, for more information and to apply online. Ralph, just look at the crew go.
Yeah.
And tell me what they do on the other 21 fields on a consistent basis.
Oh, they manicure them just like this. This park is pristine, all because of these young men and women right here. They keep these fields. We get done with them. They are out there striping and raking, and we're ready to go play baseball again. And Donnie, he's just a beast out there.
And he has been for a very long time.
Yeah, he's been at the park a long time, and
look at the effort that they all give.
yeah, 100%.
And look at the field.
Yeah, again, it's like the start of the ball game here.
And what a ball game we are.
Yes.
We are so fortunate to be able to watch.
Yep, tournament 2, and we got a 4-3 ball game going into the bottom of 4.
Incredible.
Yep.
4-3.
Kudos to the ground crew for sure.
Big time. And now taking the field is number 2, Shaka Baseball. And they are all the way from Kaneohe, Hawaii. And having the time of their lives. Ball whistling around the field. Yeah, and we've got a game.
Yep.
Both starting pitchers still in the game.
Yeah, Shaka Baseball, some of the most hospitable people that I've met in a long time. I mean, they bring gifts to the other team and umpires and family members. I mean, just
They bring gifts and they bring the smiles that go with it.
Yes, absolutely.
Brexton Hung will be facing the meat of the Scorpions baseball lineup.
I have to say the macadamia nuts are very good.
Noah Ritchie, the third baseman. He'll be followed by Noah Dilger and Braden Butcher. And the first pitch is rifled into center field.
Ooh.
Gets through the center fielder, who plays the carom off the wall. And that is a long single for Noah Ritchie. Really hit well. That's hit number 3 for Scorpions baseball, and their first since the first frame. Here is Noah Dilger. Curve is upstairs, taken. Dilger swings from the right side, but bats from the left side. He hit the ball to the first baseman and was put out 3 unassisted in the first inning. And now he is up on the count. 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll be looking for something to drive right here. Fastball down and in, 3-0.
Say he'll have the green light on this. This young man's got some power. Don't hang one here.
Ritchie off first. 3-0 count. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, and Dilger draws a walk on 4 pitches. And that might have been the last pitch of the evening for Hong.
I think so, Tim.
As Coach Alion calls time, gathers all his troops, with the exception of the outfielders, around him.
This is the second inning where he's got in trouble here early, so they are making a pitching change.
Is that Levi Nikea Tressler, number 9, coming in from left field?
It is number 9.
Number 9, Nikea Tressler.
It's an interesting move because normally they would substitute somebody and let him warm up so that he can come in without having to come in cold here and get his 5 warm-up pitches, you know, so.
Oh, that's a good point. Maybe they didn't have the option.
Yeah.
10 games in a week, including number 4 for today, right?
Yeah, yes.
That being said, holy cow, what terrific ball we are seeing here tonight. And high quality ball we see every day.
Oh, absolutely.
Every week.
Every week, yes. Of course, these young men and women, they're amazing athletes in today's generation, you know.
Yes, they are.
So we got no outs on first and second here, so Scorpions have a chance to retake the lead here.
Curveball stays up and inside. We have Ritchie on second, Dilger on first, and here's the pitch. And it is Nikea Tressler with a fastball right past Butcher. A ball and a strike. We're in the bottom of the 4th. There's the pitch. That's a deep drive to center. Way up there and way out of here.
Wow.
On the batter's eye, a few feet from our photographer out there, Anch Kakar. And one drive turns the game around. flips the scoreboard. It is Scorpions baseball with their first lead of the night. Thanks wholly to a majestic drive to center field off the bat of Braden Butcher. The score is now Scorpions baseball 6, Shaka baseball 4.
And so that's what happens. So we have the walk and then a hit batsman, or 2 walks, excuse me. And then that's what happens.
Here is Brady DiBiase. 3 batters here in the 4th. They've all scored. A ringing single to center, a walk, and then a dinger. DiBiase handcuffed. Quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. There's a bounding ball to the second baseman. Picks it up and fires to first. And DiBiase is put out 4-3. That was Baniaga to Young for the put out. Here comes the center fielder A.J. Karstens, who took a ball right to the small of the back in the second inning. He wraps a ball to second. And we have Baniaga to Young on consecutive pitches. Here comes Anthony Rios.
Ooh.
There's a fastball got away from Nikea Tressler. Actually thrown behind Anthony Rios. Pitch fouled off right in back of us. Go get it, kids. Right on the asphalt behind us. 1 ball, 1 strike to Anthony Rios. We're in the bottom of the 4th. We're in the championship game. We're thrilled to be here. We hope you are thrilled as well. We've got a ball game. Oh, do we have a ball game? 2 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls and 1 strike. Breaking ball did not break. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nikea Tressler on the mound. Anthony Rios at the plate. Strike 2, fastball. Coach Delgado imploring his second baseman, swing the bat.
3-2 pitch here.
Time is called. We're in the bottom of the 4th. And we got a dandy. There's a bounding ball. Nikea Tressler recovers and generates 3 consecutive infield outs after he gave up the 3-run homer. So that was 3 runs on 2 hits. And the score after 4 complete is the top seed Scorpions baseball 6, the second seeded Shaka baseball 4. At this point in our program, we're going to talk about our skills competition that was held on day 2 this week, June 7th. On the Roadrunner competition, it was Noah Flagg from the Lake Travis Outlaws of Texas racing around the 280-foot trek at a time of 12.45 seconds to take that trophy around the perimeter of the Little Major Stadium on a victory lap. The Golden Arm was won by Brody McCarthy from Wasatch Baseball Club, Black, in Texas. He scored 3. He hit the target on all 3 throws. Around the Horn Plus, well, it was won by none other than the second seed Shaka Baseball, 20.73 seconds. And then it was the King of SWAT, one for the ages, Nico Williams, 16 balls over the fence to 15 for Landon Garrett. It took 35 swings to generate a result. It was incredible.
I think they went 4 rounds too, didn't they, Tim?
Yes, it did.
Yep.
Now we are in the top of the 5th. Makoa Alayan leads it off. The right-hander Noah Dilger remains on the hill for Scorpions baseball, and the count is 1 ball and 1 strike. Two and one. That ball's in the dirt all the way to the backstop.
Shaka needs to get the bats going here and get something. It's getting late in the game here.
2-1 pitch from Dilger. Timeout called at the last second, as Dilger was already in the windup. Makoa Alayan, son of the coach, waits. Takes a healthy rip, comes up empty. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dilger is ready, we're ready. And that is strikeout number 8.
Nice
Here
comeback.
comes number 11, Teo Achuara. Dilger taking the ball, working in rhythm. The pitch. Up high, 2-0. Delgado may have seen enough out to the mound to talk to his right-hander and his infield. His team now protecting a 2-run lead. Coach Delgado saw the first 2 pitches errant from Dilger to Achuara. And that will go down as a pump up the team visit to the mound. Dilger remains on the hill. And the pitch. That's down low, 3-0. And the 3-0 pitch. That's in there for a strike. Fastball. Rips right through the zone. Achuara taking all the way on the 3-0 pitch. 3-1 pitch into the onto the grass, bounding off the bleachers in relatively deep right field, well foul. And the count is now 3-2. Dilger to Achuara. Achuara protecting the plate, telling himself, I am not going to get caught looking. Fouls it back. Count holds at 3-2. Fouled off again. We have a battle here.
Nice at bat here.
After going 3-0. Oh, excuse me.
Yes.
3-0. Then 3-2. Achuara has fouled off 3. And he earns the walk in that case. Very good at bat. Just what his team needed, right, Ralph?
Yes, they need that leadoff.
Need a base runner.
The outs are running out here for them, so they got to get something generated right here.
Teo Achuara to first. Here comes Storm Apilando. Shaka Baseball backstop. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Achuara back in standing. 1 strike. Apilando grounded out to the shortstop in the second inning. Dilger popping the catcher's glove. Catcher Julian Rios. Quickly, 2 strikes. Three strikes, runner goes. Wow, close play. Apilando becomes Dilger's 9th strikeout victim. But on the play, Achuera steals second. And Shaka Baseball with a runner in scoring position.
We almost had a strikeout throw him out there. That was close.
Umpire Hardesty with a timeout. Let's get a man on the on-deck circle, please. The batter is now Grayson Liu. There's a pop-up to the right side, and it's going to drift into the stands. Liu taking aim at the first pitch from Dilger. Teo Achuara on second. 2 are out, top of the 5th. Terrific ball game. Dilger overpowering Liu. Swinging, yielding to a swinging strike 2. Achuara off second. Here's the pitch. Fastball up high. A ball and 2 strikes. Defense straight away. And strikeout number 10. Dilger struck out all 3 in that inning. And there was no runs, no hits. And the score at the end of 4 1/2 remains top seed Scorpion Baseball from Orlando, Florida, 6. Second seed Shaka Baseball from Hawaii, 4. Where are they now? Since our beginning in 1996, Cooperstown Dreams Park has done much more than host baseball tournaments. The Dreams Park program has also been a conduit for all our players, coaches, and umpires to create lifelong memories, learn the value of good sportsmanship, and to garner a sense of pride, dignity, and accomplishment. It is these principles, more than any home runs or no-hitters, that are the true legacy of Cooperstown Dreams Park, and they are the prime building blocks of the young men and women our alumni become. The Where Are They Now program has developed over the years to highlight the accomplishments of our alumni. To date, over 200,000 players, coaches, and umpires from communities all over the country have experienced the summer tradition found only at Cooperstown Dreams Park. Visit the Where Are They Now section of our website to see their accomplishments on and off the field. Leading off in the 5th, it's Braylon Bagnoli, who has struck out and walked. Returning to the mound, it's Liwai Nakea Tressler. Strike on the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike on the left-handed swinging Bagnoli. That ball pulled on the ground down the first base line. The count is 2-2. Bagnoli followed by Rios and Sucre in the home 5th. Nikea Tressler changing his arm angle. That was a sidearm toss. And the count is full. And here's the 3-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner on a fastball. And Bagnoli walks for the second time. He was instrumental in manufacturing a run with his artful sliding into third and home for the third run of the game for his team. Julian Rios has homered and walked. He's got a perfect night at the plate. Another flare off to the right side for the Souvenirs. You would think the children are tired by this point, but they're running after the ball even now.
They are.
1 ball, 1 strike. Sharp breaking curve. Rios cannot find it. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Time is called. Just off the outside corner. Home plate umpire Hardesty quickly making the call. 2-2. Curveball. Beautiful pitch. Rios frozen. Here comes Antonio Sucre. He has homered and whiffed. Breaking ball. Bagnoli runs, and the throw goes into almost into center. Terrific play by the shortstop, Makoa Alayan, backing up the throw. Shortstop caught the backup, caught the overthrow on a fly.
It's a good thing because he would have been at third base on that one.
Yep.
Kept him from advancing.
1 ball, 1 strike to Sucre. Bagnoli on second. And it is Nikea Tressler firing a fastball onto the outside corner. 1-2 pitch coming. Wow. The curveball. Leeway, Nikea Tressler fanning Rios and Sucre in succession. Both called strike 3s. Big pitches. Here comes Noah Ritchie. Struck out and rifled a single to center field and came in to score 1 inning ago on a 3-run bomb by Braden Butcher. Ball gets away, and Bagnoli with that fleet of foot approach that he has into third standing. 2-0 to Ritchie. Here comes the pitch. Called strike on a fastball. 2-2.
Shaka Baseball's got to keep that guy from scoring to add an insurance run here to keep the score at
There's
2.
a drive to short.
And they did.
And that was Allion to Young for a 6-3 put out. And that ends the threat. And we have no runs, no hits. And the score at the end of 5 complete. It is a 6-4 lead. The number 1 seed Scorpions Baseball over the number 2 seed Shaka Baseball. Our retail center is open daily. We have a wide selection of apparel, collectibles, and pins in our clothing, souvenir, and pin shop. Take your memories home with you. We offer bat and baseball engraving, weekly team roster t-shirts, embroidery, photo prints, and frames in the Experience Maker Customization Studio. Now we go to the 6th. Is that the right-hander Dilger still on the mound?
It is.
Yes, it is.
Yep. Shaka's got to get the bats going here or it's all over.
Here comes Caleb Inanad. First pitch fouled off for a strike.
Like
Ball gets loose out in center field.
Yeah, a couple fans drop some stuff on the field. Center fielder clears the debris, and here we go.
Yes, we do. Strike 2. Dilger pitching from the stretch all evening, too. Obviously more comfortable that way. 0-2 on Inanad. That pitch is overthrown. Low and outside.
Tried to put a little extra on that one.
There's strike 3, strikeout number 11. For Noah Dilger.
He has sure stifled the bats of Shaka tonight.
Here is Shane Shetler. Shetler takes a ball. He struck out in the 3rd. Right-handed batter. Takes a healthy cut and comes up short, 1-1. Two balls, one strike. Fastball up high. Shetler taking aim on yours truly. The netting helped. Saved the glass and saved me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's a wrap through past the second baseman and into center field. Shetler with a sharp base hit, and that sets up the tying run to the plate.
That's what they needed right there.
And pouncing out of the dugout is the head coach of Scorpions Baseball, Carmelo Delgado. And a big hand for the tall right-hander, Noah Dilger.
Oh, he's not happy, but he's a competitor for sure, so.
He struck out 11 after giving up 3 runs in the first inning.
They're bringing in the left-hander here.
That was only the second hit he's given up since that first inning. Coming in from center field, it is A.J. Karstens. As Ralph said, he's a left-hander.
And I don't know if you've noticed there, but for you viewers, they when the other pitcher left, he gave him a watch, if you will. It's a pitch comm device, and in college and major leagues, you can have up to 7 of these devices, 2 transmitters and 5 receivers to communicate with your pitchers, your catchers, and your infielders. So technology has entered into all levels of baseball now.
Karsten's first opponent at the plate will be the leadoff man, James Baniaga. He has singled and popped back to the pitcher. Yes, indeed, he represents the tying run at the plate here in the top half of the 6th inning. Pickoff attempt at first. Shetler back, throw in the dirt. Blocked nicely by Butcher. Baniaga awaits. Pickoff. Oh, if that ball was handled by Butcher, Shetler was going to be out.
I believe so. They would have had him for sure.
I think Butcher got excited and took his eye off the ball for a second. Wow, that was close. A game of inches, right, Ralph?
Yes, it is. This young man's got a very good move to first base.
Baniaga has waited for the pitch twice, and the ball has been thrown to first twice.
Ooh.
Yes, A.J. Karstens with a real smooth move over there. Here's the pitch. Fastball is outside. Shane Shetler at first. Gets a lead. Karstens from the stretch. To the plate. Ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Drama increasing by each passing moment. We're in the 6th championship game, tournament 2. Here's the pitch. Pitch rifle to right field for a sharp single. Look at that throw to third. That being said, strong throw in from right by DiBiase. But a single for Baniaga. And Shaka Baseball now with 2 runners on, 1 out. The batter is Preston Harada Phelps.
And he's already got a 2-run homer.
He's got a homer and a single.
Yep.
He hasn't been retired yet. And that ball he hit right off the physical end of the bat for a strike. Fouled it, just tipped the end of the bat.
Put a little chalk on that cue stick.
Yep. Wow, we have excitement now. Now we have the potential tie-in run on first base. Potential go-ahead run at the plate. Here's the pitch. Off the outside corner for a strike. Shetler is at second. Baniaga on first. 1 is out. Karstens to Harada Phelps. Two balls, 1 strike.
The plot thickens here. 2 runners on. Go ahead.
Karstens from the set. Checks the runners. Again. And the pitch. That's fouled into the first base bleachers. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The force is available at any base. 2-2, 1 out, 2 runners on. Never say die. And the game's not over till it's over. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they wanted that pitch, but that was 2 balls off the plate. The fans are going wild. Good call.
Yeah, that was well off the plate. It was
well
the right
off.
height, but that's
Yeah,
it.
Right.
3-2. 1 out, 2 on. Karstens to Harada Phelps. And that's ball 4. The bases are loaded. Timeout is called. Carmelo Delgado.
Wow. Big decision here now.
At the plate, it's Brexton Hahn, the starting pitcher for Shaka Baseball. What do the top-seeded Scorpions baseball do now? Decision has been made. A.J. Karstens remains in the game. He's given up a single and a walk since he came on. 3 ducks are on the pond. First pitch is slung outside. Karstens from the stretch. And the pitch. That's outside. Julian Rios up trying to think about gunning a runner out. Thinks better of it. 2 balls, no strikes. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Top of the 6th. That ball's hit deep down the right field line. A foul ball.
Just foul. Wow.
Ooh, that probably was a bases clearing double.
Yeah. First base umpire Don T-Ball Bales all over that call.
As it is, it was a long strike. 2-1 to Brexton Hahn. Karstens looking for a new ball, getting one. He's hoping there's a couple of strikes in that particular ball.
Steps off and resets.
Karstens to Hahn. 2-1 pitch. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike.
Oh my. Tim, what do I always say about walks?
They'll kill you.
Yeah, and potentially going to walk a run in here.
3-1 pitch to Hahn. There's a swing. And
that's a
that's
grand slam.
Yes, it is. A line drive. Hahn waiting for a pitch to be grooved right down the center of the plate. Got it. And turned a 6-4 deficit into an 8-6 lead with a grand slam home run. Wow. Spoiling the effort of Dilger with the 11 strikeouts.
Yeah, I mean, he
And it's heartbreak and it's ecstasy at the same time. That's why we play baseball, the greatest game ever played. Now an 8-6 ball game.
that pitcher was pitching a whale of a game, and
Nobody on base. 4 runs in. Lewi Nakia Tressler, who now sits as the potential winning pitcher for the Shaka Baseball squad. Of course, still a lot of ball to be played. First pitch is a ball. What a game. Swinging strike. The third home run of the game for Shaka Baseball was the monster. A grand slam. Fouled right back here again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the first Shaka ball player was put out. And Shetler was down to his last strike when he hit that single. Never say die. Strike 3 as Nikea Tressler out in front. Here comes Kalamaku Young. He has been up twice and been caught looking both times.
He's due here.
He'll be looking for something to drive. And didn't get elevation, but rifled a single that made its way all the way to the left center field wall with movement on it. Here comes Makoa Alayon. Four hits in the inning, doubled the output of Shaka Baseball for the game. They had 4, they got 4 more in this inning. They had 4 runs, they've scored 4 more of those in this inning as well. Their back was to the wall, and they've responded. This looks like it could be one of those championship games that goes down in memories for a long time.
Absolutely.
That pitch is in the dirt, gets away. No advance by Young. Rios with a snap throw down there to no avail. A ball and a strike to the left-handed swinging third baseman, now the shortstop for Shaka Baseball. Pickoff attempt is successful. Young caught flat-footed. And that was 1-3 on a pickoff. But not before 4 runs were scored on 4 hits, and the score at the end of 5.5. Shaka Baseball reversing the field and now leading by a score of 8-6 over the number 1 Scorpions baseball from Florida. Folks, for your convenience, our snack shacks are open daily until the end of the last game. In addition to hot dogs and hamburgers, we offer a variety of items, breakfast foods, pizza, ice cream, and other snacks. If you would like to order pizza for a team party, please go to any of our snack shacks to place an order. Holy cow, here comes number 2. Kalamaku Young, who just got picked off first. Now, he is in to attempt to be the closer and save the win for his teammate, Leeway Nikea Tressler. It will be 5, 6, and 7, Dilger, Butcher, and DiBiase.
Almost the heart of the order there.
To try to get something going against the tall right-hander, number 2, Kalamaku Young. Appears to be the biggest player on the field. Shaka Baseball was down by 2 and was able to answer. Now it's Scorpions Baseball. They're down by 2. And we will see what kind of answer they have.
And here's the pitcher that pitched a whale of a game until he took him out.
Yes, he did. Oh, there's some heavy heat, but way outside and high. Ball 1 to Dilger. Seemed to take a little off, and Dilger was out in front, swing and a miss. Kalamaku Young, 1-1 on Dilger. Fastball, strike 2. Coach Delgado calls what I would call an emergency timeout. Home plate umpire Hardesty grants it, and it's Delgado and Dilger with a one-on-one conversation near the on-deck circle.
Trying to calm his nerves here.
Maybe he saw something that Dilger didn't see. That's what coaches do, right, Ralph?
Absolutely.
Here's the 1-2 pitch.
Big pitch right here.
A mighty hack taken by Dilger. Just got a piece straight back. Count holds 1-2. Dilger waves the bat. Curveball. Yep. Curveball. Called. Strike 3.
I don't know what the fans, that pitch was right there. The fans that was right there.
Big pitch. Huge. Now the batter, Braden Butcher. The 1-2 pitch. A curveball. Fastball. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch. Fastball off the outside corner. One pitch. High and inside, but Butcher went after it, came up empty, 1-2. Young to Butcher. Curveball. Swung on and missed to throw to first. And that was Apollondo. Apollondo to Brexton Young playing first now. 2 are out. Nobody on base. The batter is Brady DiBiase.
This pitcher's dealing now. He's pumped
Called
up.
strike on the fastball. 2 outs, nobody on base. There's a squibber.
Tough
Third
play.
baseman will field.
Tough play. Yep.
He will not field. Nikea Tressler into no man's land. It was a play where it was either all or nothing, and he couldn't quite come up cleanly. And that's an infield single. And that puts the potential tying run at the plate in the form of A.J. Karstens. These teams will not quit. They give everything they have. That pitch is a called strike. Strike 2 on a fastball in the inside corner. Scorpions baseball potentially down to their last strike. It's Young to Karstens. Runner goes. Throw to second. And it's a stolen base by Brady DiBiase. One-two pitch to A.J. Karstens. Up high, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Young to Karstens. DiBiase on second. There's strike 3 and the ball game is over.
What a turn of events right here.
What a terrific game. And the final score is Shaka Baseball from Hawaii, 8. Scorpions Baseball from Florida, 6. And folks, a friendly reminder, we encourage all of our viewers to follow us on our social media wall. Click on Dreams Park Baseball, hit the post and share button, and tell us of all your memories. We can't wait to hear from you, whether it is via TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or X, formerly known as Twitter. And the player of the game was definitely the starting pitcher, Brexton Hong, who hit a grand slam home run to turn a 6-4 game into an 8-6 game. Unbelievable entertainment. Thank you all for watching Cooperstown Dreams Park broadcast of tonight's Tournament 2 championship game. We will see you next Wednesday, June 17th, for more fantastic 12 and under championship baseball from Cooperstown Dreams Park as we conclude Tournament 2 of the summer of 2026. We want to thank everybody, especially Todd Ahern and Eddie Ward from Webcasting Technology. We want to thank Jay Partridge, the Little Majors public address announcer, to Cameron Barnes, the official scorekeeper, to Tim Sercu, the audio statistical transfer coordinator. We want to thank Cole McKee, the visual coordinator. The championship game production and the webcasting direction of Riley D. The graphics were presented by Mason Talheimer. The camera personnel, Ansh Kakar, Nick Jala, and Nathan Beitzel. The color commentator was Ralph Diaz, and the baseball operations and events director and associate producer was Jimmy Rizuka. You can enjoy the championship webcasting all summer long from Cooperstown, New York. Let us know via email from the website www.cooperstowndreamspark.com. This is Tim Killian. Thank you for watching.
Good night and God bless.
And now, let's turn our attention to the first baseline as Director of Baseball Operations, James Rizuka, presents the Tournament 2 Championship Trophy to the number 2 seed from Hawaii. Shaka Baseball. Cooperstown Dreams Park would like to thank each and every one of you for your participation in this week's activities. Safe travels home and have a good night. To wrap up Tournament 2, I am